And welcome back aboard the Night Bus, magical transport for the stranded witch or wizard. I'm Corey.
This is Jamie. You still leaving Santa Claus out?
He's still busy. We may not hear from him till maybe next week. He may make an appearance next week.
Right?
Oh, that's what I'm
really?
talking about.
Is he? You serious, Clark?
He might. I mean,
He got it.
I don't.
Yep.
I didn't get that, so I don't know what you're making a reference to.
Okay.
You want to explain it?
No.
Okay. Probably best. I wouldn't understand it anyway.
No.
But yeah, he may make an appearance next week in our next week is our Christmas special. We have a kind of a general idea about what we're doing. It's definitely Christmas related, involving Christmas movies. We just haven't fully tied down the details yet.
Yep.
I will give you the explanation on that remark on that episode.
Okay.
Have you watched Red One yet, Jamie?
Yes. Remember we reviewed it?
Yeah, we already reviewed it. He watched it.
Oh, that's right. He watched the other copy.
Yeah.
It's on Amazon Prime now.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
we
watched
know.
the copy from the other source.
Oh.
Speaking of that, we'll touch on that before we get to the Wizards of Baking.
I ain't admitting to nothing.
Well, neither am I. I don't know how me and you watched a Wicked.
Mm.
You know,
Yes.
Yeah, we don't know how we watched it, but we watched it. There may have been some random French in there.
Yeah, did you caught that too?
Yes.
Is it French or something? It was something.
It was French.
Was it French? Okay.
Yeah, it was French. We watched, the new movie Wicked.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
Well, I knew you wouldn't. Jamie,
We'll cover that in a little
Jamie
bit.
knew he was going to hate it, and then guess what?
He liked it?
He didn't hate it.
We'll get to that. We'll get to
But
that.
yeah, all I was touching on was he watched Red One the same way me and him watched Wicked.
You ought to watch it. It's a shame you didn't.
Captain
Don't
Jack
you
was
don't.
involved. Anyway, again, me and Jamie will talk about that later. But
We'll tease you with it.
we'll lead off the show the same way we had the last couple weeks, and that is with the newest episode of Harry Potter: Wizards of Baking that aired Thursday night.
The semifinal round.
Yep,
Yes.
the semifinals, episode
Down
5.
to the wire. 3 teams went in, 2 teams walked away.
Yep,
Shall we begin?
yeah. It was the theme was Dumbledore's office, or the location and theme was Dumbledore's office.
Which I was kind of wondering where they were going to go with some of that because, I mean, there's plenty in there. Actually, they didn't touch on some things I thought they would have. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, keep going with that.
Well, and there's a whole lot. We knew Fox would be involved in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of suspected that the pensive would be because, I mean, that would make a good cake kind of display.
Yes,
Yeah.
it would.
Yeah, I was surprised that the pensive did not make an appearance.
You had the sorting hat. You could go there.
Sorting Hat, you had Tom Riddle's diary in
Point.
there.
Um,
The Sword of Gryffindor.
Sort of Gryffindor we know is hidden in there.
Yeah, that's where I was surprised that nobody.
Yeah, that was a
incorporated
dropped
that.
ball there for the team that ended up with the portrait.
Did they end up with it, or did they just choose it?
No, they drew it. They drew name. They
Well,
drew it out.
I
Right?
mean, technically they was given
it
it.
was given to them.
Yeah,
Yeah, my only
Which I think. Go ahead.
downfall with all that is, how is there a time turner in Dumbledore's office?
I have no clue.
Because he didn't have the time turner, unless my theory has always been correct and Dumbledore has always had a time turner.
Well, obviously, you may be on to something this time.
Yes, because the time turner was never in Dumbledore's office. Hermione or McGonagall had that thing. Never Dumbledore.
Unless
Yeah, we've gotten a secret there we didn't know before.
Yeah,
See, I've been waiting to pull that one out. I
Yep.
was like, I told y'all,
it only
Dumbledore had one.
it only took a baking show that has nothing to actually do with Harry Potter.
Oh, it has everything to do with Harry Potter. It has the cast from Harry Potter on it.
And the cast members, what did they have to do with the writing of Harry Potter? Absolutely
It has
nothing.
Some of the cast.
So,
Well, yeah, I was looking for Ratcliffe to be in.
No, you'll never get the golden 3 on anything anymore. They disassociated themselves with it, didn't they?
Well,
I don't know. I don't care much for Daniel Radcliffe. I don't think he's a good actor anyway. So, which this has nothing to do with acting. It's a baking show. So
yeah.
that means nothing.
All I got to say, they had Ginny Weasley on this one, and you can see the age on Ginny Weasley.
You know how old she is?
How old is she?
33.
That's all?
Me and Jamie had the exact.
I was like,
Sorry.
dang.
Sorry, Bonnie, right? Yeah. Not trying
Oh,
to fire
I doubt she'll ever hear us. But
not trying to fire any shots, but
no. Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's some. That was some rough 33 years.
trust,
Damn, I mean, I wasn't saying that.
trust
I
me.
was. I was looking for some gray hair to pop out.
Yeah, I watched the episode this morning. Jamie was here when I watched it, and I'm sitting there watching it. And he's already seen it, so he's just kind of on his phone, being quiet. And I'm like, and hold on, I'm not talking to him, but I'm thinking in my head, how old is she? She can't be that much older than me. I gotta look this up. So I looked it up. And I was like, oh my god. Woo-wee.
Yeah, them 20-some years of filming was rough on her.
Apparently, if I shave
don't
my
know.
beard, I still look 18. And meanwhile, she looks 45.
Yeah, she's looking almost Mrs. Weasley like, which she could now play Mrs. Weasley. Just saying.
I read somewhere, I don't know which one it
I
was,
think
but
you're gonna get that.
one of the previous actors said that they don't think any of the actors should reprise any roles. It should be all new cast.
Well, no, we're not saying necessarily reprise a role, but come back as another character.
Well, that's what they were saying is none of
They don't
none of
think
the,
they should.
Yeah, none of the actors should be in
who,
this.
Who said that?
I don't know. I have to look it up again.
Was it part of the former cast, or
Yeah, it was one of the former cast members. It wasn't one of the
No.
the main ones.
it wasn't that goofball that played the herbology teacher? Is it?
No, it was one of the younger cast members.
That's just a sad old woman.
She's dying.
Yeah.
She'll probably be dead before they even come out with the TV series.
Damn, dude.
I'm not trying to be mean. That's what she said. She was dying soon.
She
I
did
missed
say
that part. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she said it right after McGonagall's.
Yeah.
I'm just going on.
I
the-
wasn't trying to, take a stab at her or nothing. I'm just saying that's her own words.
Well, she's still a bitter old woman.
It may have been Bonnie Wright that said that, what I was just talking about.
It sounds like something she'd say. She looked like she's getting old and bitter.
Well, you think she would want the paycheck?
I
No,
think she's
actually,
got
I
a bunch
looked
of
her
other
up.
stuff
I looked her up
going
on IMDb. Yeah, she's been pretty busy actually.
Yeah.
Not with
Now-
headline stuff, but lots of stuff in Britain, voiceovers on games, and she actually directed several different things.
Yep, it was Bonnie Wright.
Yeah. Ron might want some paychecks.
Well, yeah, you got to pay them taxes he failed to pay.
Yeah, like $2 million worth of taxes. I mean,
Apparently Daniel Radcliffe's already come out and said that he, didn't want to be part of the series.
well, there's nothing he can play anyways.
No, he's not a good enough actor to play any of the roles.
He wouldn't even play a good serious.
he's not serious
She
at
says
all.
she thinks it will be confusing to fans.
No, it's 20
If-
years
if
ago
any
they
of
did
the,
it.
if
The
any
young
of the
fans-
cast came back for any role, it would be confusing to the fans, and
Yeah.
it would be a little confusing, but not that confusing.
No.
Well,
Like they are so much older, especially the younger cast. They're so much older now that it's.
Yeah, you wouldn't really recognize
She
them
doesn't
unless
look
they
like.
tell you.
Yeah, she doesn't look like Jenny really.
No.
Not anymore.
I still say Tom Felton would make the perfect Remus Lupin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody hollers they want to see him play Lucius. I don't. I want to see him play Remus Lupin. But I was just thinking. I also saw a couple articles that said they're going to keep the ages of the characters canonically correct.
That's going to be hard.
Whoa!
Well,
Really?
The article I was
I
reading
mean,
that for them to do that, they're going to have to basically film, and apparently there's going to be 10 seasons total.
well, it'll go year by year, so that'll be right, really.
Well, with them casting the characters now, but the series not set to come out for 2 years. Technically, they're already 2 years behind.
Well, I think they want to keep it when they say that they want to keep it in the ballpark, not
well,
a 60-year-old man playing what is supposed to be a 30-year-old man.
Well, the article I was reading said that, and this was from one of the people at Max, HBO, whatever you want to call them. They may, it's not official yet, but they may film literally like back to back to back to back to back.
Be rough, but
one of those kind of like old TV shows used to, with the whole film for 6 months, then take like a 2-month break, and you're back filming again, and it's basically set up so that every year a new season comes out.
that would be nice.
Yeah, and I know they was casting for people now to be at the right age come the time to start filming.
Yeah, that is why they said they was looking for, with Harry, Ron, and Hermione, they're looking for actors between the age of 9 and 12 or 9 and 13, whatever it was. So, but they still haven't cast anybody, so
No, nothing is set in stone yet. You guys have looked at some of the casting. What do you think? The guy they got lined up for Dumbledore, or not Dumbledore? Yeah, Dumbledore. I can't think of the actor's name. I know he's a fine actor.
Yeah,
I've seen him in other things, but I don't know. It's just not Dumbledore. He's not Dumbledore.
Well, I think the guy that stepped in after the first one passed away wasn't too Dumbledore until the last.
It took a while for him to set into the role. It really did.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, he was out of character badly.
Yeah, he needed to have some. He should have been trying to live as Dumbledore in his normal life, just so he could get into the role.
Yeah, I think he tried to go a different take on it, and just
screwed
didn't
him
work.
all up. Oh no,
Just
it wasn't until
work.
6 and 7 that he literally come into the role.
He played a great Scrooge though.
Mm-hmm.
On the best Christmas special you ever watched of Doctor Who.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. I've seen him in a couple other things.
Oh, he's really good. He just wasn't
didn't
too
do that
good
role
at
right.
Dumbledore for the first couple movies.
He was coming in behind Richard Harris, and
Yeah.
going to be a hard sell, man, because he was Dumbledore.
Yes, he was.
For what little bit we got of him in the role, he nailed it.
Yep.
Which, I mean, it's Richard Harrison. He's going to.
Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, we are not talking about the Wizards of Bacon at all.
We kind of drifted, but that's just
we'll
par
come
for the
back.
core.
Well,
we're doing casting.
We are.
Did you see the guys they had picked for Hagrid?
No, I haven't seen none of that stuff. The only one I seen is the one they was trying to suggest him for Snape.
Yeah.
I suggest they try again.
That's the one that's hit the headlines most.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of stepping around that one right now.
But
I'm thinking what
again,
they're doing.
None of this is official. At all. They literally have not cast a single role yet.
I think what they was doing was trying to test the waters. Hey, we're thinking about doing this, and we're just going to see what kind of feedback we get. I don't think they expected the feedback they was going to get.
I don't know. I think they knew what they'd get, and that's why they did it.
I don't know.
It's to sow those seeds of discontent.
We'll find out in a few months because they've got to start casting people soon.
Yeah.
Neither one of the Hagrids, the two guys I saw, just don't feel right.
I think you're the only one that's actually looked at any of these people. The only person I saw was, who they supposedly had in mind for Snape, and then who they may have in mind for Voldemort. That's the only two I know.
Now, I'm okay with the Voldemort. Cillian Murphy.
Oh yeah, I mean he was one
Blinders.
He was.
Oh yeah, now he would be good.
He was one of the people that
the only one I saw that I think fits the role.
Yeah,
that could do the role.
Properly.
I don't know if you'd get him into something like that though.
I believe you could. I mean, it's too big of a.
Well, I mean, anybody who touches on this is crazy if they got a chance to do it. They're crazy if they don't. As a career making character role.
Oh yeah, and he's already established that he can do other things besides this. Mm-hmm. So coming into this won't give him the stigma or the only thing you could do was the Potter series, which happened to pretty much all the other characters.
Mm-hmm.
Because they haven't really been in much.
Well, as we've said, a few of them didn't have the chops to do a whole lot else. They done fine. Emma Watson was a decent Hermione. I've seen her in other roles afterwards. She's not a very good actress.
Not at all. Nothing against her. She just not.
I don't know if it's that or the roles they had her in.
Maybe.
I watched her in a movie called The Circle. It's a good movie. It's got Tom Hanks in it. God, she's not a good actor. That movie would have been so much better if her role was given to somebody who knew how to act. because that's a good movie. Good premise. Tom Hanks, really good in it, but she was not.
Ooh, okay. I didn't see that one.
It's on Max. It's a good movie. So it's definitely worth a watch.
I've seen Rupert Grint in a couple of British comedies. It's not bad.
He had his own series there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was okay.
I never watched it. I knew about it. Never
it was
watched
just okay, honestly.
Because it took a while for him to even jump into anything since Harry Potter and him. You know, Daniel Radcliffe was jumping into stuff as soon as he could, which he shouldn't have. Because Woman in Black was
it just a terrible movie?
Horrible movie.
Most movies he's done since Harry Potter has been horrible movies.
I like Guns Akimbo.
I mean,
I do. But it's not because of him.
Yeah,
it's just interesting. It's not a good movie.
It's one of those stupid comedies.
It is.
That's entertaining and
sit down, turn your brain off for a little while, and watch people do crazy shit with guns.
Yeah, I mean, you just described it perfectly.
Pretty much.
And it is a good role for somebody that can't act. So,
well, hell, just go to a shooting range with me for one chance.
Oh God,
all kinds of crazy shit with guns.
Anyway, we can jump back to the Wizards of Baking. I'm sure we'll touch more on the casting.
I'm sure we will. I promise we will.
Especially for the upcoming weeks. Even if we don't touch on more of this episode, more stuff will come out over the next couple weeks. Like I said, they got to start casting soon. So we'll definitely be talking about that more. But back to the Wizards of Baking. As we started off at the top, they were in Dumbledore's office, and that was the theme. And, well, first off, the three teams left. You had Elizabeth and Juan, Zoe and Jordan, and Miko and Chris. Miko and Chris is the team that's always wearing orange, the Slytherins. Zoe and Jordan are the British, I think.
She's British. I don't know about
British,
him.
and Jordan, I don't know what he is.
Now they're both, or rather, the team is two-time episode champions.
No, that's Elizabeth and Juan.
I thought that's who we were talking about.
No, Zoe and Jordan.
Oh, see, I don't know names, man.
That's why I was
the
explaining.
blonde-headed chick or the red-headed girl?
That's why I was explaining.
The blonde.
Zoe and Jordan is
okay.
Zoe's the blonde.
I got you.
Zoe is she never went to any kind of culinary school or anything.
Yeah, she's all self-taught.
Yeah.
So that's why I was explaining who they were.
Yeah.
That way people would know instead of me just saying off names, because most people ain't gonna know these names. And then Elizabeth and Juan is the two-time champions, but they didn't win last week. Miko and Chris won last week, so that means we didn't know last week because they didn't say, but Miko and Chris did get an advantage for this week. I like that it wasn't a major advantage because you're down to the final three. You can't give a team a super advantage this late in the game.
I think it should have been fair. I don't think they got a good advantage.
See, that's what Jamie said this morning, that the advantage wasn't good enough.
No.
I'm fine with it because
it's
really too late. Like, you only got three teams left. I don't want to see a team advance simply because they had an advantage that
That's the
gave
whole
them
point
a
of
huge advantage.
That's where the advantage comes from.
Yeah, that's why it's called an advantage.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, if you're going to tell me that, okay, your advantage is the Illuminator, and if you use it, we're going to cut the lights out over top of their tables so they can't do nothing for 10 minutes. And then when you use it, and I'm looking over there and I can see just perfect, that's no advantage.
Well,
for the audience, that was the advantage is they
cut the lights
the
off.
Illuminator.
And one thing I will say about that, and the advantage definitely wasn't much, and I was fine with that. But also, what we see on TV is not what they see. The cameras make everything brighter for us. I know this from watching, different, like on YouTube and stuff. I'm watching a video and the person actually playing the game is like, I can't see, and I'm like, I can see perfectly fine. Well, it's because all that stuff gets boosted, in editing and all that. So what we saw, it probably was a little darker there for them, but it definitely wasn't a huge advantage.
No, it was.
It wasn't the advantage that Juan and them have gotten the last 2 weeks when they've won. Elizabeth and Juan.
Where it cut down to where you only had two chefs down to one chef.
Yeah.
For 10 minutes.
or when they got an extra chef to help them for 10 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, or 15 minutes, yeah. Which they basically just had them do some painting, but still.
Yeah, that come in clutch for them, though.
Yeah. So, yeah, the advantage was not great for Miko and Chris. And as you hear, we kind of differing on opinions on if that was a good thing or a bad thing. But
I don't believe in the long run it had much of an effect on the overall performance of the other teams whatsoever.
No, I don't
Well,
know.
there's a lot of
didn't.
words strung together, wasn't it?
yeah.
It served them not one
Nah.
bit.
No. I
With it
agree.
or without it, I mean, it didn't help
I
them.
don't think it had much of an effect. That was for the audience.
Well, yeah.
It was basically for the audience.
Give them a little bit of, I guess a show or something like that.
Oh, yeah, man, they got to add a little drama.
Yeah, and it just didn't really hit real hard with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, moving on to what they were actually baking.
What they're, yeah, those two
What-
make.
What team do you want to start with?
Start with the Phoenix.
All right, that was Elizabeth and Juan with Fox. They, I think, what was the requirements this time around? It had to be at least
A
4
4
foot,
foot high.
4 foot
4 foot high,
and a
transformative.
Yeah,
How
they
would you
call
say
it a transformative. Would that not be technically in the Harry Potter world? Is that not transfiguration?
Basically.
that's what I would consider,
Yeah.
but it didn't really.
No, but I'm going to say I've never once heard in Harry Potter them use the word transforming.
No. In Harry Potter, they use
Transfigure.
that and transmorgification.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another word. But, yeah. So, yeah, Elizabeth and Juan, they had Fox.
I love theirs.
It was
Well,
very
now,
good.
she's a master at molding.
Yes, she is.
I mean, if you look back on her other projects in the show, her moldings are gorgeous.
Well, not so much just the moldings, but the color and stuff, the detail that she put into it.
So she is definitely an artist when it comes to, well, in the first one it was the Patronus, remember?
Yeah.
And then they did the snake. They just do. She does amazing sculpting.
Yeah. I like the fact that what they did is you have Fox up there, and then it shows him when he's old and he bursts into flames, and then they had the baby Fox come up out of the ashes. Now, I love that touch to it. I wouldn't have thought of doing something like that, but they pretty much nailed it.
They did a good job.
Oh, I agree. I agree
They
completely.
definitely did a very good job. And they had a lot of issues.
Oh yeah,
In the lead up.
the wings kept falling off. She dropped the cake in
She
for the
didn't
belly.
drop the cake. It fell off. She
It
sat
fell
down
out.
there and it just
Then again, you
flopped
know,
to the ground.
I suspect there's a lot of little accidents with every team
That's
that
planned.
doesn't make the show. And then they when they're editing it, they add it in for drama, you know?
Yeah.
I think it was planned because
Some of it I think probably is.
when they was putting the wing on there, you could see that wing wasn't set, and she just left and walked away, and it looked like it just melted off of there. Fondant don't act like that.
So, like, yeah, I think maybe they're, I'm not saying scripting any of it, but they stage a few things just for the drama of the show.
Yeah, make you think, oh, they're not going to be able to make it.
No.
They're going to make it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of every show, man, there's not one person who's come in with a half-done project yet.
Yeah, this ain't forged in fire.
Good example. But, yeah, the Phoenix was definitely amazing.
Yeah, I like how they added the LED lights and stuff into the wings and everything of it. So when it spun around to the back side of it, it looked like the flames had come up around, and you could see the little bit of the shimmer and stuff inside of it.
Yeah. I liked that it wasn't just a whole lot of chocolate. It was a lemon sherbet cake, and, you know, obviously they had to use fondant for molding and everything, but still, I like the fact that their tasting elements wasn't just all chocolate.
Yeah, I don't think they had anything chocolate in theirs.
I don't think they did either. Most, and,
Maybe not.
yeah, we'll get to the other ones here in a minute, but yeah. I mean, obviously they had some chocolate, but I don't think in their tasting elements. I'm not sure if they had any chocolate.
No, because the other one was a carrot cake. The
Yeah,
Fox,
yeah.
the ashes was a
Yeah, the carrot cake.
that was spicy.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
chocolate at all that
Yeah,
I
so
can think of in those.
Sticking with Elizabeth and Juan, we can talk about that a little bit. Me personally, watching this morning, when the judges first taste, well, first off, when Juan tasted
Let's
it,
let's not jump to that part yet.
Okay, we'll talk about this part because this part's when it was cooking. When Juan tasted it,
he was like,
not enough spice, so he scraped it back off and added more cayenne pepper to it.
Yeah,
and I guess he's a chef. He should know this. That when you bake it brings out the spice.
Yep.
So by adding more, now when you taste it, okay, yeah, it tastes fine. But now when you bake it, it's going up a level.
You bake it, then when it sits there for a while, the flavor intensifies with it.
Yeah.
But just offhand, what do you think about pineapple and cayenne pepper?
You see, I don't know, because you wouldn't think salt and caramel goes together that good either.
But you put salt on everything, so that doesn't matter.
No, I'm telling you, a lot of judges use it with stuff because it opens up all your taste buds, so you get more of the flavor of something when you're eating it.
I don't like caramel, so definitely don't put no salt on it to make it taste better. Good God. Or make me taste it more. I don't want to taste it more.
Oh,
I don't like caramel to begin with.
It's so good.
Mm-mm-mm.
But it was. I liked it. I don't know about the cayenne pepper. I'm with you. I was like,
yeah,
I don't know
about cayenne pepper's
spice.
got some heat to it.
Yeah, I don't know if I want a spicy cake.
I'd try it.
It's just,
I would try it.
There's a difference in
I don't have a lot of hope for it, but I try it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of stuff that they've baked throughout this episode that you're looking at. It's like, where do you come up with these goofy ideas?
Agreed.
The beet juice one, they
Oh
did
yeah.
at one time.
And Miko and Chris have had some very, very weird ones.
No need to stop, but I just got to step away for a second.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Which one are you going to go to next?
I was going to say, just sticking with the order of the show, Zoe and Jordan next with the time turner.
Again, I was right. Everybody else was wrong. Just going to throw that out there.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, they made a huge, I don't know what you call it, like it basically looked like pieces of a clock turned into a giant cake.
Yeah, it's they broke the time turner down to parts, and
it wasn't really parts of a time turner; it was more parts of a clock.
I didn't see nothing time turnerish.
The only thing time turner about it was the triple ring thing they did.
Yeah, that was the only thing.
And it didn't turn out the way it was supposed to.
No, he was supposed to have like a little dome over top of it out of sugar.
Well, and one of the rings ended up breaking too, so they had to change how it. When you look at the like when at the very beginning when they're showing like a 3D rendering, or not actually a 2D rendering of what it's supposed to look like when it's done, they had to change some stuff because one of those rings broke, and it was it still turned out very, very good.
Well, see, I liked it too, but they never even brought up the Pepperell brother scene that was rotating on the backside of it.
I know, it was rotating the whole time too. It was cool.
Yeah, I mean
that and when
never even mentioned it.
When you flipped on the thing and the mirrored top of the one, you can see the lemons or what looked like lemons inside. That was,
the affinity mirror.
Yeah, that was very, very cool.
Yeah, I liked it too.
My biggest problem with their thing was they were the one team that basically everything was chocolate, or everything had a coating of chocolate on it. It was chocolate rings, Well,
you didn't eat the rings or nothing like that.
No, but even their tasting element had like their.
The sherbet lemons that wasn't really lemon.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
Yeah, and the lemons they done a good job on making those lemons.
Making it look like lemons, yeah.
Yep.
I say those looked amazing.
And they knew everybody else was going to do something lemony, so they made it look like it was going to be lemony, but it was actually cherry.
Yeah, completely different from what it looked like.
Yes.
So yeah, that was a cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
Like we was talking about when you stepped away from it, they was showing their cake and stuff, and they never brought up the Pepperell brothers in the background rotating on the back side of it. Did you not notice that?
No, did not even notice it.
Oh, you didn't? And I mean, that's an important detail when you're looking at it.
Sure enough, okay.
Yeah, it was sitting there. I noticed it because I didn't hear them talk about it when they was making the cake.
I didn't either.
But when they was showing it, it was sitting there just spinning, and I'm like, what is that? So I got looking at it closer, and yeah.
It was never mentioned, was it?
No.
No. It was
by anybody.
Yeah.
No. They never even mentioned it. Nowhere that they was putting that on there.
That was the second coolest thing about that showpiece, and it just never got brought up.
Huh.
Now, I don't know what the Preble brothers had to do with the Time Turner, because they didn't have nothing to do with making them.
No, they wouldn't.
But it was still, I mean, they done a good rendering of it on the cake.
Yeah, I missed that completely.
Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to the clock they had on top of it that actually moved and everything, like a working clock.
Yeah.
They had one of them on top of it. Like I said, I didn't understand the Time Turner theme, but, I mean, it was cool. And their flavors is pretty much what got them through.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, they nailed that part of it.
Yeah, what I didn't like is they were looking at it, they was trying to say, this right here, I believe is your bet, is what's going to put you through to the next round. Like, and they never said about nobody else's, just that one. And I thought, a little biased right there going on. Somebody knew something ahead of time.
I don't know about that, but I think it was just kind of obvious that theirs was the best. But again, we're
visually theirs was.
We're jumping ahead.
Yeah.
The Phoenix was pretty awesome too. The Time Turner really looked good though. The colors were. I mean, the colors are good on both.
It looked good, but it didn't look like a Time Turner.
No.
This is the problem I had with Miko and Chris's stuff. In previous episodes, it's just, I mean, it's what you said it was going to be, but it's not that Harry Potter like.
Yeah, it don't look like anything from Harry Potter.
How are you supposed to make a 4-foot Time Turner?
Yeah, point, and then make it a cake of some sort or a baked item.
The Time Turner shouldn't have been brought up.
No,
I'm saying
because it wasn't in Dumbledore's office.
They missed things in Dumbledore's office that would have been great displays. The pensive for my favorite one.
Yes,
I think.
Because there was so much you can do with the pensive and the little bottles
the materials
of the memories and stuff off to the side. There's so much that could be done,
and especially with
that was just a mist.
Yeah, dry ice down inside the middle of where the cake was going to be at.
Definitely
look like the silver fall coming off of it. Dry ice inside the little vials, making it look like it's memories inside of it. So much could be done.
Yeah, I think that was definitely a missed opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they probably thought it might have been too much.
Maybe.
But, I mean, look at the big-ass Phoenix that they made. I mean, if they can do that, they could have done that. Done the other.
Yeah. So,
Then we had the third team.
Yeah, the Slytherins, Miko and Chris.
Who got...
And they got portraits.
Which, in my opinion, was going to be the hardest thing to come up with something.
It was the hardest thing to make, something cool out of. But technically should have been the easiest to just make something. Because I'm sure anybody who's, any of these people on here that's baked for has baked pictures. Like, people want, a cake of like.
But you got to have the transformation part.
Oh.
Got to be 4 foot. I mean, just a portraits, whatever. Just, I don't know. That one was a tough one to have a good display with, in my opinion.
They could have took flash paper and draw Dumbledore or painted Dumbledore on the front of it, put it in front of the cake, and then when it come to their transformation thing, lit it, Dumbledore's picture burned up, and then you had Snape's in behind it. That way you have the element that they was looking for.
Now,
if you do something like that, are you still going to be able to eat what's behind it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
what they did
flash
go
paper,
with...
It just literally gone. There's nothing left behind.
I know what flash paper is.
What they did go with was like an optical illusion with slats of chocolate turned at an angle and a picture painted, 2 portraits that you could only view one if you move this way and one if you move this way.
Yeah, but just don't look at it head on.
Because
then you just get crap.
It would have been, I know it would have been really hard to do, especially in 6 hours' time. It would have worked so much better if they actually just turned around to show another complete portrait.
Well, yeah. Again, I didn't see 6 hours worth of baking in that one. They said, we ain't, because they was having problems with their slats because they was breaking and everything. But how long does it take to pour chocolate on a little mold right there? And they're using compressed nitrogen to cool everything down. So once it's on the marble top, which is cooling it down to begin with, you're spraying it over top of that. a couple of minutes, and you couldn't afford to make more slats if they broke, so they had to glue them back together to get them to work.
They struggled with the frame.
Yes, somehow
It didn't work.
I don't know how they measured that wrong.
So they had to mold it at the corners, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Had to take fondant and
The
do a little
candles, in
body
my
work.
opinion, looked pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I like the
They-
candles.
The candles looked really good.
They were well done. They were a little thick, as
According
we
to the judges,
found out
they
later.
were thick, but visually they looked really good. The painting, when you take a look at the other two displays, and you have the amazing sculpting on the Phoenix, and you have, even though it's not per se a time turner, the elements in it look really good together. The lemons, the mystery, apparently the Peveril brothers, which I missed completely.
Yeah.
The painting, the actual portraits fell way short of being good.
Yeah.
They just did.
Well, what got them wasn't so much the painting; it was their putting it together.
Like the judges pointed out, it looked sloppy.
Yeah, my thing is, why did you try stuffing your cake in the slats of the chocolate?
Yeah. That's what made it take 6 hours.
Because you could have literally just baked the cake, slit that in front of it, and just pulled it off and got to your cake behind
Well,
it.
see, I still think what they should have done was what I said this last week when we thought we saw that somebody had a portrait, based off the previews. I was like, build a frame so that the portrait swings open, and on the inside is the sword of the Gryffindor. Because, in my opinion, with the portraits that they done, even if it had turned out perfect, if the frame had turned out right and wasn't mismanaged, if everything turned out right, I still think it was a very bland thing, and I don't really feel like it's. Well, I mean, it is their fault. I think they could have done something different with the paint, with the portraits, but kind of like what we said with the time turner, I don't really know if portrait was something cool enough to give them.
Yeah, I mean, to them, they was at a disadvantage to begin with.
Yeah, but they had an advantage that they used and turned out the lights for a little bit, or turn the dimmer down a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, another good display that could have come out of Dumbledore's office could have been the stairway itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no. If a team could have figured out how to make it look like the stairwell was turning constantly, that would have been cool looking.
But these teams were assigned what they, they
Yeah.
didn't get to
Yeah,
choose their own
they
items,
didn't get
which
to
may
pick.
have been better.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. Who knows what they'd have went with if they'd have had their own.
Yeah, there's so much stuff in there.
But I knew anyone that got the portraits were going to have a struggle. And what they had in mind something that they didn't manage to come through on what they did.
Yeah.
That their visual fell way short.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I can see where the painting took a while because, I mean,
Of course, yeah.
painting two pictures on chocolate and trying to get everything, I could see that taking some time, but I didn't really see where they spent 6 hours on it.
I don't
Well,
know.
they spent a lot of that time trying to fix the broken parts.
Well, they spent a lot of time mixing up the molding silicone to mold the frame to make it, and it didn't even freaking work.
No, that's why I don't understand how they measured it wrong. Like, you're literally just molding.
You're molding a frame
It's a
out
wooden
of a frame.
Yeah, you're molding it. So how did you come up short? That seemed like one of those manufactured. We got to show like you guys are having issues.
Yeah, I can see that.
We saw the stuff with the Phoenix, so we got to show you guys having issues, even though they didn't show Zoe and Jordan having any issues.
Which Zoe and Jordan don't really have a lot of issues when I was watching theirs.
They've made it this far because they're very safe's not the right word, but they know what they can do, and they know we've only got this much time, so we don't want to overstep, kind of like Elizabeth and Juan did last week. when they tried to go a little too robust last week and almost got eliminated for it.
Yeah.
So, Zoe and Jordan are very much, we know what we can do, and this is all we're going to do.
They stayed in their lane. They know what they can do. They don't try to push outside the box or anything. They just will do what we know we're comfortable doing.
And it worked perfect for them this week.
Yeah.
And you're into the semifinals. So these three teams, any cracks in what they're doing is going to show through, quickly.
Yeah.
And it did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So before we get to the actual what happened, in your guys' opinion, the three displays, which one do you like the best?
Phoenix one I like the best.
Visually, yep. Visually, I think Fox was the best.
It was amazing, but even though it's not very time-turner-y, I'm going to have to go with the time-turner display. I just think that all the elements in it and stuff I even missed in it, didn't even know it was there, but I just think the gears and whatnot, I just really like the way it looked. The color.
They had the coolest effect. Like I said, not even the spinning thing. That literally that mirrored finish when they flipped it on, you see the lemons on the inside. That was the coolest thing.
But what really gets complex when you get to this point in it is, it's not so much. Yeah, this is good. This is good. They're both really good. It's the bad stuff you see more than anything else shines through.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for some.
Moving on to the judging, the Zoe and Jordan got judged first, and as Jackie said earlier, the judges kind of gave away that this team's going to win, far and out.
Yeah, this is going to put you into I believe this is going to be the one to put you into the next round.
Yeah.
Never told nobody else that at all.
And I mean, it was kind of clear, just based on watching the episode, the struggles the other two teams had. You kind of had a feeling going into the judging that Zoe and Jordan are safe. It's going to be between these other two. And
I really want to try that lemon. I'm looking at it on your screen right now.
Oh, yeah.
God, that looks so good.
Yeah, it looks like a lemon, but it's not. It's cake.
Yep.
And it's like a cherry something.
But,
I don't.
They use weird names.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, it was very well done. But so then we move on. This is when it gets interesting. Then we move on to Elizabeth and Juan for their judging, and this is when we find out that the cake that we saw earlier that Juan said was not spicy enough, he went a touch too far.
Yeah, it took the breath away from the judge.
Yeah, the judge was.
Yeah, but I also believe you got to make sure your judges are like spicy, because I'm not a big spice fan, so I probably wouldn't like it. But somebody who likes spice would like it. You wouldn't think it's too much.
You got something there. These people really need to do a little homework on their judges if they've ever judged other shows and see what they liked and what they didn't like and steer away from stuff they didn't.
Yeah,
good idea.
Cause if she's not a real,
I'm sure this probably happens.
Oh yeah, I'm not a real big spice fan, then she ain't gonna like it. It'll automatically be too spicy.
But he added so much cayenne pepper, I think that would have been too much spice for anybody.
I don't know. She's the only one that acted like that. The other two was pretty much fine with it.
Yeah. So I guess they can handle spice better.
Yeah.
I would have definitely been kind of like her, like, whoa, what is this? Of course, I've never eaten a spicy cake before, so that definitely would have shocked the crap out of me.
Kind of tempted to
give it a try now just to see.
Make me a carrot cake and add a little cayenne to it and see what it does.
I'm not ruining a perfectly good carrot cake just to try it.
I'll bring it up here and let y'all try it.
Hey, I'll try it.
Yeah, you can do it. It's just me personally. If I'm making a carrot cake, I'm just going to make it how I like it. I'm not taking any chances.
You make it, I'll try it.
So, yeah. But they made it a little too spicy. But their other tasting element, what was the top cake? What did I tell you it was?
Some kind of lemon sherbet or something inside.
Oh, yeah, sherbet lemon cake.
Yeah.
Up top. Now, it was
good. They said it was a little too crumbly.
Yeah,
The cake was a little too crumbly.
Like Jamie said earlier, they're at the point now where the judges are going to nitpick this stuff because
little things are going to...
all these teams are so good that you have to nitpick all this little stuff.
They loved their Phoenix. They loved the idea of it.
And actually, when Bonnie Wright tried the carrot cake, she
Her
made
first bite, she made
she
a
was
face.
like, whoa, that's got a kick. What is that? So it actually wasn't just the other judge that,
Yeah, the other judge, she made a big show of it.
Yeah.
She does, though.
Yeah.
She's very dramatic with everything.
Yeah, I get the feeling she's done plenty of TV, so she
wanted to
understands
do
what
some
plays.
acting. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I will say at this point, this morning, watching it for the first time, going into the judging, I thought Elizabeth and Juan was going to get eliminated. After seeing the judge's reaction to their spicy cake, I'm like, yep, they're getting eliminated.
Nope.
You see?
I didn't think they would.
I did not get that impression at all.
No.
I
The
did.
display and stuff was too good.
I know it was, but too many times throughout this show, these episodes, I've seen teams get by when their showpiece wasn't as good because their taste was there. So I thought these judges care more about what it tastes like than what it looks like.
Well, no, because then you look at the same. If they got by because the show wasn't that good, but the taste was good, they got by. What if it's the taste ain't that good, but the show was real good?
I was just looking at it as I from what I've seen so far this show, we're on episode, this was episode 5. I was just like, I know what the judges want. They want taste. Looks wise, that's what the guest person's there for. Normally, Bonnie Wright actually tried the stuff this time around, which was nice to see. But yeah, I got the impression that the judges wanted taste.
Well,
so as soon as I saw that, I thought, well, they're done. And as I told Jamie this morning, over these last couple weeks, basically when episode 1 came out and I saw that Miko and Chris were Slytherins, I'm like, okay, that's who I'm voting on. But then as the weeks went along and most of their showpieces wasn't very Harry Potter to me, I naturally just started kind of rooting for Elizabeth and Juan. So I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. Now the team I'm voting on is going to get eliminated? Then we went on to Miko and Chris. Or what was you going to say, Jackie?
Yeah, but this far into the game, do you want to have a show where, their food was good, but the display was just...
That's what I say. It's getting to the point now. It's really, really good. Doesn't show through as bad as the mistakes do. And the mistakes just jump out at you.
Yeah, the glare.
Yeah, so do you want to send somebody through the next round, to the final round, that really can't do a design but can make a good flavor? Or do you want that showmanship to where, this amazing design, flavor might not be all there, but when it comes to the cookbook, they're going to pick out what they want to make, and then they'll just make it and put their name on it.
What they want is both. But, like I said, just up to this point, that's what I thought I had learned from the judges was as long as the flavor is there, you're moving on. And that, like I said, this is just what I thought.
Well, you may have been right if certain displays weren't just so bad. I'm sorry, but so bad.
So
they were just, it really failed horribly.
Yeah, we've kind of hinted at it and talked about it. But, yeah, then the judges moved on to Miko and Chris.
So you may be right. The flavor might have buried the other team had the display of the portraits not been so not what they wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I think
to
everybody
be fair,
knows where we're headed here.
Yeah, to be fair, again, Elizabeth and Juan got judged before Miko and Chris. So we didn't, we watched the stuff get made and stuff, but we hadn't got to see it fully put together yet. So then, at this point, I haven't seen Miko and Chris's portrait put together. Then the judges go to them. And, yeah, their portrait, it didn't turn out the way they wanted to.
In the words of the judges, it looked sloppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see the chocolate holding everything together.
Yeah, and the little designs and etchings was not finished, not complete. They were half done.
And at that point, with all those things against them, then little things like the one judge deciding the candle of chocolate was too thick.
Yeah.
The filling was amazing, but the candle's chocolate was just too thick.
Which seems like a little detail, hardly worth mentioning, except you had so many other things wrong with it, too.
Yeah, and as a person who doesn't care much for chocolate, I would have noticed that right off the bat. Like, man, this is awful thick chocolate.
Yeah, you're going to crunch through all that chocolate to get to that real good center.
Yeah, but they had a spicy
You gotta
theme in theirs too with the candle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the spicy candied peanuts.
Miko and Chris, all series long, has been using crazy flavors.
Yes,
that's kind of what they're known for on this show, is just some outlandish flavors. That's like, really? You're going to do that? Or, I've never even heard of that. So, yeah. But, needless to say, again, we kind of danced around it, but I was wrong about who was getting eliminated. Miko and Chris were eliminated. Their design just fell too short.
Fell short.
Yep.
And flavoring wise, they didn't knock that out of the ballpark either.
I mean, they liked their flavors.
They didn't love them though.
There's just too many. Well, I think by the time they got to their display, they pretty much made a decision. Unless the food was just like amazingly bad, they wouldn't even, or good rather.
Yeah, they just fell short. I mean, they either needed better flavoring, which I don't know how they could have really made their flavoring any better. Really, they just.
It was bad luck of the draw, in my opinion. They got the one display that was going to be the hardest to do, and they went in the wrong direction with it.
Yeah. Like I said, they could have just made a sheet cake and painted something on it and had something over top of it that transitioned it around, and then boom. Then you have a really good-looking cake. You don't have all that sloppy chocolate junk that they went through. And it'd been good. But they also might have went with something like, well, we don't want to do what everybody else thought they would do. We're going to do our own thing.
I was going to say, they went for something. They had a thing in mind that they just didn't pull off. Just didn't work for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're down to the finals next week.
Yep. Zoe and Jordan and Elizabeth and Juan.
And we are off to the Great Hall.
Yep.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, because...
And what's going to be the magical element? We don't know yet.
Well, you seen something. One of them looked like somebody was doing the doors to the Great Hall.
Yeah. Somebody was doing a Christmas tree, it looked like.
Yeah.
And
a Christmas turkey.
I asked Jamie this morning when I watched the preview for it, I'm like, please don't tell me that was a chocolate cake turkey.
No, promise you it was.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, good God, okay, we're going to take cake, but we're going to make it look like a turkey.
Yeah.
It's like, that's two separate things. There's cake and there's turkey.
You haven't watched Is It Cake, have you?
All I've watched is YouTubers do Is It Cake, where they just try different things. So I know what Is It Cake is, but yeah.
It's literally, you look at that thing and you're not sure, is that cake or is that real?
Well, see, a lot of the people on this show, that's what some of these people specialized in.
So it's kind of creepy, actually, what they can
it is.
Make a cake look like.
That's why I was like, what, okay. I mean, that's a cool thing to be able to do, but yeah, I'd rather my cake just look like a cake.
I don't remember Christmas trees being in the Great Hall.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Remember Hagrid drags one in the book.
I thought he put it in the
No,
main.
It was in the Great Hall.
Oh, was it in the Great Hall?
Yeah. In fact, I think they had multiple in the Great Hall, and then they had them also just scattered throughout the.
Well, the Great Hall is where they held the Yule Ball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was Christmas trees up during the Yule Ball? Yeah. No.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't remember.
It took place during Christmas, so you would assume so, but I'm pretty sure there was definitely a Christmas tree in the Great Hall, though.
I figured somebody would do the gems for the house cup to get the house cup. You know, house points and all that stuff. I figured somebody would have done that display.
They may have. We just haven't seen it yet. They hold that off for the actual show, you know.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff from this week's episode that we didn't see in the trailer last week.
I thought they'd give them more than 6 hours towards the, as it got farther and farther, it's going to get a little harder. We're going to give you a little bit more time.
They may next week for the finale.
Hopefully they do, because that would make things a lot better. They're not rushing.
You say that.
They get a little bit more time to do stuff.
The teams would just go even more extravagant and still be strapped for time.
That's a good
and it's always going to look like they're pushing it to the last minute, whether they really did or not.
They're always going to make it look close. And like I just said, it's just you give somebody more time to do something, they're just going to try to do it even more extravagant and still be strapped for time.
Because I've noticed several times right up to the wire, and it looks like this thing's half done, but they always have a full display when they get there.
Well, they get so much time afterwards to put
they
their
get,
display together.
They get like, it's either 20 minutes or 40 minutes to put it together. So, yeah.
Yeah, because this last time, they was still painting this, that, and everything. When it was over with, I was like, man, there ain't nothing assembled down there.
Yeah. That's why it's a little confusing when you're watching the stuff being made. And that's why, like I said, that's why I didn't realize that Miko and Chris's portrait had turned out so bad, because you can't really see it when it's before they actually get to the judging and display it, because everything's not put together.
Yes, so they even made a wall that covered up the picture before. They said this is coming into Dumbledore's office, and it moved out of the way. Yeah. So that could have been, part of their transition thing. But it was just so bad.
Yeah, it really was, unfortunately.
I loved the concept of it, but it was just so bad.
Every part of it fell short of what they wanted.
Yes.
So, like I said, here we are going in next week, final round.
Yes, and who was the winner this time to get the advantage?
Oh, the blonde-headed girl.
Zoe.
And the other guy. I don't know their names, man.
Zoe and Jordan.
I can only describe people. It takes me forever to get names right.
Yeah.
You know how it goes around here. It's the same way.
Oh, yeah.
When someone hires on here, how long are they like the new guy?
Until the other new guy comes.
Until the other new guy comes around. Then the one new guy gets a name.
No,
finally.
Then the new guy's probably already quit, and that's why we got another new guy.
Probably.
Yeah, but this one was pretty good. I was a little disappointed in
who
actually won. I thought the Phoenix one should have been number one again.
Well, like I said, they were so close, it could go either way with those two. And that's what you get at this point in the competition.
Yeah.
So they were both excellent.
But I think we all agree that Miko and Chris was the correct elimination.
Yes,
yes,
just like Mitzi and Lisa was, their time had come when they went, my team, but still, they fared the worst in that round, and they got eliminated.
I will say I did miss having them this week. I think they could have came up. They came up with cool ideas. Their ideas were too extravagant. They could never pull them fully off.
Yeah, true.
That's what got them eliminated.
I don't know. They're the ones that did the chattering teeth and that wasn't really extravagant.
No, but all their other stuff was. They're the team that I thought should have been eliminated a couple weeks ago when their fountain didn't work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Again, they went everything except for the chattering teeth. They went super extravagant.
Yeah, their displays always fell a little short. Unfortunately.
But I love their ideas though.
Oh yeah, and their enthusiasm.
Yeah, they were.
So I hated to see them go, but they were the right pick on that one.
And their flavoring, they had the best flavors throughout the whole. Because every week you're like, yeah, they're getting eliminated. It's like, nope, their cake tasted so good that it didn't matter.
Yep.
But they were the right team to go on that particular episode, and Miko and his partner was right on this one.
Yeah, Miko.
They fell short on this one. So off to the Great Hall.
Yep.
See how that goes.
Yes, who's going to be the special guest on that one?
Now, that's good point. What?
Okay.
What other level B character will show up?
I was thinking Neville.
Oh yeah, Neville, probably.
Is Neville a level B character though?
Not in the books, he's not, but in the show, in the movies, he was.
Yeah.
In the books, he's an A-level character, but in the movies, he's a B-level.
They took him out
not bashing
so
anyone.
much of the movies.
Yeah, it's not the actor's fault. It's
if you was a B-level character, hey, you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to have been a B-level character and all that.
Oh, God,
no. Blow something up when he gets there. Come on, man, do it.
We want these cakes intact. Yeah, we want these cakes intact. We don't want somebody...
He's my favorite B-level character.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He was always blowing something up.
Him or Colin. Because Colin was kind of cool. You hated it, Anyway.
I don't know. Okay, well, I mean, who do we think is going to be the special guest next week?
No clue.
I'm saying Neville.
Yeah.
I mean, we could probably look it up. It's probably already leaked, but this is just, we haven't looked nothing up, so it's just off the top of our head.
I would say most likely Neville.
I mean, we all want it to be Tom Felton, but I don't think it's going to be.
That would be cool, though.
So
Yeah.
They got Luna though.
they did.
I like Luna.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I did. I mean, and this ain't nothing against her, but it kind of sucked that she's a vegan, so she didn't get to try any of the cakes or anything. But it was still, we all love Luna here, so it was great seeing Luna again.
No doubt. No doubt.
So yeah, okay then. Last question: who do we think's winning?
My Phoenix team.
I think he's probably right. Honestly, I mean, if I had to place a bet, they're the ones I'm going to go with.
Yeah, it's Elizabeth and Juan. They've, up until last week, and even this week they didn't win, but still they could have won this week. But they've consistently made the best.
Yeah, so
Items,
overall, I'm going to have to go with that team too. I think they're probably going to pull it out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I'm right. But I can see a little twist going in there, being the other team. But I'm voting for them, but I can also see the other team.
At this point, they're so close.
Yeah.
In talent, it could go either way. I'm just going to give the slight nudge.
It depends on who gets what.
That's a big important part too. I think Miko and his partner would have done better had they not drew the hardest thing to do.
Yeah.
With portraits
in the office.
Yep. So, there's our take on this week's episode. Our breakdown of it was longer than the episode was.
I was about to say the very same thing. Yeah, we outstretched the episode by what?
By about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Moving on, kind of what we touched on a little bit earlier.
Moving on.
Me and Jamie watched. Okay, never mind.
No, go ahead. We're going to Wicked, right?
Yeah, we're going to Wicked.
There was a quick no that came out of you when the word came up, and I'm just curious. No. Why not? Come on.
You don't like the musical? You never watched it?
Just based on what you saw so far from clips and trailers, what do you think?
No.
I thought the same thing.
Just because I was in movie theaters watching the clips, and I was like, I could not see myself coming in here and watching this.
I really thought the same thing going into watching it, man. From the trailers, and you get that impression from it right off the bat. And I don't know, maybe we're getting just jaded by so much crap they've thrown at us over the last several years.
You are.
It's to some degree, yeah. I gotta agree.
You also got to remember that this is based off a theater play.
Good point.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a theater play for years and years now.
Yeah.
Only since about 2016. It's not that long ago, really.
It's still a decent time.
Yeah.
It's made the rounds.
It's inside that time frame, though.
So, and it was
You know what time frame I mean.
Oh, I know exactly what time frame you're talking about.
The time that all the crap started. Love and Thunder. And blah,
well, that came
blah.
out way later, but yeah.
I can't help but bash on that atrocity of a movie.
They kept making Thor dumber and dumber. That's what made me so bad.
Trash, man, trash. But, like I said, I thought the same thing you did going in. But, go ahead. Cool.
I was just going to say, and I literally just watched it before we done the podcast. It very much puts you in mind of a Broadway musical. Like, you watch it and you're like, oh, yeah, I can see where this was a Broadway musical first, and now they made it into a movie.
And it's not perfect.
It's not.
It's got its flaws.
It's also there's spots in it that are just boring. There was times where I found myself picking up my phone, which when I'm watching a good movie, I never do. So it's got some boring spots, in my opinion, some lulls, but the music is great. Anytime they're singing, it's great.
And for
that also helps because they got Ariana Grande.
For anyone who hasn't seen it but have saw the press tour, just don't watch the press tour because that will turn you against watching the movie.
Yeah, it'll make you not want to watch the movie
because the people in it during the interviews are just
that's the same thing.
Terrible people to be trying to promote a movie.
That's the same way I feel about Agatha all along.
I have not tried to watch Agatha yet. I'm going to.
It's good. It's good. You don't want to watch the pressers. You don't want to hear.
I tried to watch the pressers, and that's oh my god.
Yeah, they are completely wrong. The actors talking about the show are completely wrong. The show is not like they describe it. The show is actually good, and this is the same way.
But going into Wicked, like I said, I was surprised. It started out kind of thought I knew what it was going to be. But you start to get into the characters and the story a little bit, and it's an interesting take on it.
It went exactly where I thought it was going with, you know, the good guy and the bad guy and all that stuff.
Well, you know, they always flip-flop things.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean,
which, like I said, I already knew going into. I knew exactly what this was going to be about, and who was going to be the actual villain. But yeah, this is the perfect role for Ariana Grande. You're never going to find a more perfect role for her.
Oh, Airhead. She plays Airhead. It's perfect for her.
Blonde, clueless,
a good singing Airhead.
Idiot that can
sounds like the first
sound
TV
amazing.
series she was on.
It's not much different.
Exactly.
It's basically the same character.
She has an amazing voice. She can sing anything in any key. It doesn't matter. Other than that, no.
But no, I mean,
she's funny because of how clueless she is. But
she did pull some good acting off in this, honestly, if you think about it, though.
She did. I told you, this is the perfect role for her. This was perfect.
Did you get a little bit of...
I really liked her. She's my favorite character in it.
How do you pronounce the... I'm not just going to call her the Wicked Witch. Hexaba?
No. See, I wouldn't go call her by her name because I don't exactly know how to pronounce it either.
Yeah,
so I was
I'm
just
lost
gonna
on that one.
Not say it, but now that you mentioned that, we got to try to pronounce it right. What does our Ariana Grande's character call her? She nicknames her. That way she doesn't have to say the name.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh my god. I just watched the movie and I can't remember. But Elphaba.
Okay.
Elphaba.
Elphaba.
And Galinda, Ariana Grande's character, she's Galinda. She calls her Elfie.
Galinda.
Galinda.
Yeah, Galinda. You got to watch it to know.
Yeah.
And that's interesting, man. Her character changes, you know, as the movie goes on. When she decides to go by Galinda, which for her, I mean, it's a small little thing. But for her, it's huge, man.
That's a big improvement. Yeah.
I mean, just because of the reason she does it, just shows a little bit of she's aware. She's just not real bright.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, she thinks she's helping somebody when she's actually giving them a backhanded compliment. But in her mind, no, she's actually complimenting this person. She really believes, I'm complimenting you, when we look at it and go, yeah, that's a backhanded compliment if I ever heard one. But her character is perfect. She plays it perfect. It's great.
Now, I have not cheated. Oh, I was a little disappointed at the end. Actually, I was a little upset at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Because it's the first part of a two-parter.
Yeah.
Yeah. It even tells you when you go to the movie theaters.
Yeah.
Part one.
Well, see.
So here I am, and now I got to wait for the second part.
I knew that. I told him that, so he should know. But
I did. It still made me mad at the end because here I am now. I got to wait. I knew it was going to be.
Well, at the very beginning of the movie, it pops up part one.
I know. And it still sucks.
But it popped up in French, part one.
Well, the version we watched anyway.
Yeah, the version we watched, there was just literally, there was random text on the screen that was in French, and there was just randomly all of a sudden it's like, whoa, that was French, and that wasn't Ariana Grande talking. That was, the French.
Considering the version that me and Corey watched, when the professor, the goat, the bad thing that was written on the board about him, I have no idea what it was because I can't read French.
Yeah, it was in French, so I don't know what that said. Apparently it was very bad.
You have to Google it.
I'm going to have to because I don't know what the insult was.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's some good story there with what's happening to different groups in Oz.
Yeah. Yeah. You get a really good shot of the Emerald City.
And man. Now you seen the oh yeah, you get a lot of backstory on Oz, on the Emerald City and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Jumping kind of to the end though. Well, no, let's not do that.
I mean, we're not doing a full breakdown, so it doesn't really matter.
Right. Well, I mean, we gonna throw any spoilers in here from what we do know from it, though?
I mean, we can throw in a couple spoilers. I mean, people kind of know the story.
I don't know how it's going to end yet. It's only the first part of a two-parter. But the relationship that was building up between the two characters, in my opinion, I don't see that shattering at the end of that. Did you? What did you think of that?
It looked to me like Gwendolyn was trying to go with her until she got detained. So yeah, I don't see the big jump.
Now, flashback to the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, which is actually the very, very end of part 2, I'm assuming.
With Glinda showing up in the bubble, just like she does in the original, movie. And she's talking to the people of Munchkin Land, who don't look much like Munchkins, by the way.
No, the Munchkins in this are not Munchkins.
Those are some big Munchkins.
Yeah, they look like they're like 5'6".
But, and she seems like there's no remorse at all when she's talking about the Wicked Witch being, because you start out, the very first scene of the movie is the Wicked Witch is melted down.
Yeah.
And Dorothy has done her thing and all that jazz.
Yeah, she's done her thing. She's clicked her heels and she's gone.
So, and Glinda shows up. I think that's where the second part is going to take off. I don't think, number one, I don't think the witch can't be dead. There's a second part of the freaking movie.
Well, no, I think the second part, you saw how part 1 ended with, her basically flying off. I think part 2 is going to lead us up to what we saw at the very beginning of part 1.
Yeah, it's going to be a twist at the end. I don't think she's dead. I think this is a plot between her and Glinda to steal power away from the wizard.
Have y'all watched Oz?
No.
Not the TV series, but the
movie
Oz.
series.
The one with James Franco and Mila Kunis. Yep.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I did several years ago.
What y'all describing to me kind of sounds something like that movie.
Well, I mean, it's the Wizard of Oz. It pretty much is.
Yeah, all this stuff is.
Well,
gonna be,
in that one, the Wicked Witch wasn't wicked at first.
yeah.
It wasn't till the
When did that movie?
Oz
When did that
sit
movie
there.
you're talking about come out?
Oh.
2012.
Is it after the? Oh, okay, it was before.
Yeah, somewhere in that range.
Okay,
Yeah.
it was before the Wicked.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it was way before Wicked.
And
No,
it's,
I'm
it's,
talking about the Wicked again.
Oh,
this-
yeah, it was way before the end.
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's a way different movie, actually, because in that one, Mila Kunis's character becomes green with envy, remember?
Yeah.
And that's not what's wrong with Helphaba. In fact, I'm not saying anything's wrong with her. Yes, someone manipulated what happened to her, gave her
and
the
to be
power
fair,
that
Wicked,
she has.
Wicked is based off a book that was written in 1995.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I would say that's where the movie and Oz and all them got their stuff from too. And actually,
But I'm gonna.
I do want to say also that the Wicked musical,
Mm-hmm.
it started in 2003.
Okay.
So actually, it's been out for a long time.
I don't know where I got 2016 from then.
I don't know. It started in 2003 on Broadway. 2005 when it done its first U.S. tour. So, yeah. 2009 the second U.S. tour. 2013 is when it done its first U.K. and Ireland tour. So, yeah. It's been out for a while.
Well, surprisingly, man, it caught me enough to definitely want to see the second part. I'm speculating on what happened, and now I want to see if I'm right. And I'm tempted to go to YouTube and watch the play, because the whole thing's on YouTube.
You know, I didn't realize this, so I'm just looking right now. Apparently, in the play, the characters are played by Idina Menzel and Kristen, can't pronounce her last name. They both made appearances in this movie.
Oh, they did, yeah.
Yeah, I recognize them. I didn't realize those were the two that do the.
Yes.
Then the Broadway
I knew
version.
that the two from the Broadway play was in the movie.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
Yep, I didn't know that. I read it or saw it somewhere.
I like when they throw in little stuff like that. I don't. That's a little weird. Idina Menzel played Elphaba, and Kristen played Glinda. I would have flipped those two. Just me myself looking at them. I would flip those two. Yeah. But yeah, it's a good movie.
It was definitely worth a rewatch. I'm going to watch it again.
I'm gonna wait till it's somewhere with better quality. The quality we watched the quality was fine, like picture wise. It looked like whoever made this copy, they somehow or another got their hands on the actual video, but without audio. So they pulled the audio when it was dialogue, people talking. It was audio straight from a movie theater. You could hear it. But when it was musicals, it's like they just because you can go on Spotify or Apple Music or any of them and get the soundtrack from this movie. It looks like they took all that from there because picture quality is perfect. Audio, anytime they're singing, is perfect. But anytime they're not singing, it's actual dialogue talking. That's when it's from a movie theater and randomly it's in French. Just random spots of French. It's like English, French, English.
There's a couple sentences that just burst out in another language, apparently French, for whatever reason.
I tell you what sucks is when you start watching one of those and you get almost to the end, and then it's just a totally different language the rest of the way.
Ain't run into that.
Oh, I run into it a couple times.
I can finish it. Of course, I watch.
No, as long as it's got subtitles, if I went that far, I'll probably finish it. But.
Yeah. I watch movies and shows all the time in foreign languages.
I have, and if it's good, I will.
We've already had.
But if they got a dubbed version, I'll watch it instead.
See. We've had this conversation. We don't need to go that deep into it, but I want to watch something in its original language. So if its original language isn't English, I'm watching it in whatever its original language is, and just give me subtitles. When we all watched Godzilla -1, I watched it in Japanese. You guys watched it in dubbed.
Yeah.
I watched it in Japanese.
Watch those indie movies, Bollywood movies.
Oh, I watch
tell you right now,
good stuff.
Some of the stuff I've watched, it was just crazy.
Oh, Bollywood's known for being just wild.
And
very, very, very low budget.
Yeah, I would love to watch
it. Very.
If it had
I don't think you can go any lower than that.
No, I think we got a better budget than they do.
Yeah, I watched one where they're fighting. They pull a tree down. They run up on there. You got a main guy with a shield. A bunch of guys behind him with shields. They all grab hands. The tree slingshots them up into the air. As they're going through the air, they pull themselves together to where their shields makes a complete circle.
Oh, my God.
They land, take out some troops, pop up, and they start hacking people up.
Good God.
Yes. And it looked about the way it sounded. Cheesy.
It sounds a lot like, do you remember the old Sinbad movies?
Yes.
With the stop motion monsters
Yeah.
that were obviously like, it wasn't even green screen back then. It was something else. And you could just clearly see the lines around them.
Yep. I think that was better budget than what the Bollywood has.
Yeah, well, probably.
But, some of the movies just look amazing. Even though it is what it is, it looks amazing. But I'm not watching it because I don't understand a damn thing they're saying.
They got subtitles?
Now you can go on TikTok and get you some of them earbuds that translates languages now. Oh, yeah.
Really?
You go into the case, you pick the language you want, and then as they're speaking it, it translates it into English.
Huh. Might be interesting.
Yeah. I can do that with my phone. But ain't going that far.
No, it'll be a little bit before I'm gonna need to translate. I still got a little ways before I can get to Japan.
Yeah, no, that'd be good. Those would be good down there if they get everything right. You know how Google is with their stuff.
Yeah.
Just because Google said this is how that's what that is, don't really mean that's what that is.
No, there's too many times I've watched movies and stuff that I hear what they're saying, and then I see the subtitles, and I'm like, that's not what they said at all. Subtitles just got it wrong.
Yep.
Oh, that was the first time I watched Spider-Man. It's years ago, man. I got a hold of a bootleg version. I don't know what country, because I can't read the language, but it was it was English. You know, it was the right sound, the right voices. But whatever country it was had dubbed it, and then underneath it, they dubbed it into English. But the English was completely wrong with the words that were being said.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Yeah, you only run into that issue when you're watching it from certain sites online where it's like,
oh, this wasn't even online, man. This is way back when you had to get like the bootleg DVDs.
I mean, well, they got it offline to put it on the DVD.
From Vietnam or Korea.
Possibly.
Remember, somebody was stationed over that way.
We're sneaking them out. Yeah.
It happened a lot.
Yeah, I figured.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, because they get theirs a couple of weeks before anybody gets anything over here.
So, yeah, I think this actually did come from that batch.
I'm looking forward for Gladiator 2 to come out.
Oh,
And I can give it another watch.
yeah. I'm excited. I was waiting till closer to Christmas, and I want to say that we was right. When we done our Red One review, we said the reason they released it so early is because they're going to put it out on. At the time, I said it was probably going to be out for purchase, but they just literally, because it's made by Amazon, they just took it straight on Prime.
Yep.
For Christmas, and now it's there.
Yeah, it came out yesterday on Prime.
So definitely probably sometime next week or a couple days.
They'll
the
be
week
watching
after
it
before
again.
Christmas,
Yeah.
I'll definitely be watching it again.
Oh, probably this weekend when I watch it again.
I've
only ever watched it once so far.
already watched it twice.
That's all I've seen it one time.
I've already watched it twice. But anyway, I've got a couple movies that are saved back strictly for the week of Christmas. I haven't watched my Home Alone movies yet because I'm waiting until closer to Christmas. Haven't watched Die Hard yet. Completely. I literally when I walked out of the house tonight to come here, Die Hard was on TV. I didn't stick around to watch it though, but it was on TV.
Christmas Eve or Christmas night to watch my Die Hard.
Yeah, see, that's what I said. I'm saving all it, and the Red One's in my rotation now. That's another movie that I'm saving till the week of Christmas, and that's when it's gonna get watched again. So yeah, and continuing on kind of what I did last week. I didn't watch quite as many new movies and shows this week as I did last week. Still watched a lot though. I think I watched a total of 8 movies this week. 6 of them were new to me, and 2 of them were rewatches. So, yeah, done a decent amount of movie watching again.
Far more, I think, than the rest of us did.
I watched the new series.
What'd you watch?
Did you finish it?
Yes.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, because it ain't always done
Hold
yet.
on. Let me get attentive here.
Well,
I put it in the group chat.
Oh, yeah, I knew about it.
Landman.
I haven't watched Landman yet.
I heard a podcast about it, so I already knew it was supposed to be good. And when you told me it was good,
Everything I've read or saw says it's great. Everybody I've talked to is like, wow, this is good.
First 5 minutes watching it, I literally paused it so I could see just how far I was into it. I was 5 minutes into it, and I was hooked.
I knew you would like it. When I heard the podcast describe it, it was just your type of show.
It is and it isn't. They could have left his slutty ass ex-old lady out of it.
I haven't watched any of it
and
yet.
his daughter.
I know about it, but I haven't watched a single bit of it yet.
They could have left him out of it. To me, they bring it down. Even though, it's got TNA in it, they could have left him out of it. Especially his hoary ass daughter. Because it slows down what's going on with the series. But I mean, it's really good.
I'm definitely going to watch it.
I've been watched all of it. There's 5 episodes out so far. And as soon as I started watching it, I didn't stop till I was at the last one.
Well, now you know how I feel.
Yeah, I was like, should be another one coming out this week, I'm hoping.
Dude, I had to jump on that one.
Releasing weekly.
Very soon.
Yeah, like I said, there's only 5 episodes.
Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus.
I can find it. Yeah. I can find it.
Yeah, so it's real good. I saw previews for it and stuff on TikTok and everything. I was like, man, I've been wanting to watch that. And I got Paramount, and I was scrolling through. I said, I'm going to give this a shot. Like I said, 5 minutes in, I paused it, make sure I got the name right, how much time it was, and I put it straight in the group chat.
See, that just, it's got to be good, man, because if you blew through the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, I was stuck right there on it.
Because,
Trying to get me to watch
anything. Trying to get you to watch any damn thing can be difficult.
It's hard. But that one right there didn't grab my phone, wasn't going through my phone or nothing. I was just
damn, I got to check this out then. It's got Billy Bob Thornton in it.
And he was the perfect person to put in there.
They basically put him in this and said, do whatever you want to do.
They put him in there and said, act like yourself. That's pretty much what they did.
B-Town Outlaws.
Sorta, yeah. Again, I haven't watched it, but I've already heard a podcast and I've heard them talk about it, and they were raving about it. And like I said, they're the ones that said the director looked at Billy Bob and said, you're a good actor. Do whatever the hell you want to do.
Yeah. And he's real good.
Well, I'll probably
I
have
like
to check.
the female lawyer, too.
Before we gather again, I'll probably catch up then.
Yeah, I'm hoping number 6 will be out this weekend so I can watch it.
If it's that good, I should be able to burn through it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It'll take me a little longer because it's Paramount Plus and their downloading system sucks.
Well, I don't even
So it's something
bother
that-
paying for downloads and nothing anymore because I
Well,
don't work anywhere. I can just download it and take it with me and watch it.
yeah, that's where I do most of my watching at. So for me, which I say that most of these movies I'm getting right now off, I watched all at my house this last week. But yeah, I haven't. Yeah, it'll take me a while to catch up on the show, even though it's only getting ready to be 6 episodes in. Having to watch it at the house, yeah. I may be all the way caught up by next week, but I doubt it. I'll probably be on episode 3 or 4.
Like I said, a lot of people think it's my kind of movie because I had TNA in it.
No, I'll say it's your kind of movie because it reminds me of like a slightly different version. And again, I haven't watched it, so I'm just going based on what people have told me about it or what podcast I listen to has said about it. It sounds, in my opinion, it sounds similar to Yellowstone and shows like that. Yellowstone. What's the one you watch with?
I wouldn't say it's more like Yellowstone.
Oh my God, the one with Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, Tulsa King?
Yeah.
Tulsa King's awesome.
I mean, to me, I put shows like Tulsa King and Yellowstone, I put those shows in the same kind of category, and I put this show in that category too. But again, I haven't actually watched it yet, so I can't fully say this and confirm it.
Yeah, this one right here, like I said, they could have left his daughter and his wife out of it. Beautiful women. I don't care for them in it. Really don't care for them. It's just like they throw them in there just for eye candy.
It was Billy Bob Thornton, so they probably did.
Back to
Well,
the
that's a
80s.
good possibility. 80s wasn't even this bad.
I didn't watch nothing that style this week. This week for me was basically dedicated to Christmas rom-coms. Out of the 8 movies I watched, 5 of them were Christmas rom-coms. 2 of them were rom-coms.
Harold Kumar Saved Christmas. Did you watch that one?
Not yet.
You ain't
Which
watched
that
it
one
yet.
ain't on my list. So that probably won't get watched. I like that movie. It's just
I do too. I like the
it's
coked
not one
up
of
baby
my.
in it.
It's not one of my go back tos.
That one just blowed me away watching that.
Which, like I said, a lot of these were new movies to me that I hadn't seen before. Like The Family Stone. It came out in 2006. It's loaded with a bunch of people you would know. Sarah Jessica Parker. If this will ever load up so I can look at the cast. It's got Sarah Jessica Parker, Claire Danes, Rachel McAdams, Luke Wilson, Craig T. Nelson. You're not good, Jackie. You're not gonna know these people because you don't know actors.
No.
But Jamie knows all these actors. They're a bunch of
Or at least most of them.
bunch
I
of
knew
big
the
name
first
actors.
one from Sex and the City.
Yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker and Rachel McAdams. Well, no, you don't know Mean Girls, so never mind.
Nope.
So yeah, you wouldn't know Rachel McAdams that good.
We talked about it. I went home, turned my TV on, and I didn't get 2 movies over, and there's Mean Girls on there.
Of course. I mean, it's a classic.
Watch it then.
It's a classic.
No.
He'll accidentally click on the new one, which is still great also, but he'll click on the new one and be like, why is this a musical?
No, I wouldn't do that either. Because I know Lindsay Lohan is in the first one.
Yeah, okay, yep. Lindsay Lohan and Rachel McAdams.
And I like Lindsay Lohan back then when she was acting. I don't know about too much about nowadays, but back then she could act pretty good. But I still ain't going to watch it.
It ain't for everybody.
No.
It's a good movie. It is. I
Uh,
watched it a couple different times.
yeah. Another new one I watched, or new to me, The Holiday. It's got Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, Jack Black, and
I haven't seen that one.
Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet and Jack Black.
Yeah, and
Well, I'm interested.
and Jude, it's also got Jude Law. I don't know.
Yeah,
why.
he's all right. He's okay.
Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't think of his name. I kept thinking Dumbledore. Jude Law. So I watched it.
Cameron Diaz. I mean, you had me right there.
I prefer Kate Winslet, so I literally watched it. I watched it.
Hit for penny and for pound. I want to watch both of them.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying. When I was scrolling through, I'm like, "Hey, Christmas rom-com with Kate Winslet." I'm watching it. Then I was like, "Oh, Cameron Diaz is here too." Okay. But I clicked on it because it had Kate Winslet in it, and it was a Christmas rom-com, which is, like I said, primarily what I was watching this week. I rewatched Love Actually, probably the greatest rom-com of all time.
I'm weighing them out, man. You may be right.
Yeah. Again, Jackie's never seen that. I don't know if he's probably ever seen a rom-com in his life.
Spinning around here, let me look at.
I'm just saying in general, I don't know if you've ever seen a rom-com.
I don't know what you would call a rom-com.
Romance comedy.
Oh, yeah.
That's what a rom-com is.
Overboard.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's a good movie, too. Overboard.
We're talking about the old one or the new one?
No, well, both of them are good.
I never watched the new one. The old one was real good.
Dude, I thought the new one would suck because they flipped the roles. But actually, it's pretty good. But it doesn't compare to the first one.
Oh, no.
First one is still the winner.
I mean, because he put that woman through hell.
Yeah, that would probably be considered criminal today.
Yeah.
But they did the same thing to the guy in the remake. So, again, probably criminal.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Overboard?
Oh, you never watched Overboard?
Nah, I haven't seen Overboard.
That's real good.
Never
Got Kurt
seen
Russell
it.
in it.
Kurt Russell, Goldie Hawn.
Yep.
Did the remake come out in 2018?
Probably.
Yeah, because the other one didn't come out in 2018.
No, the other one came out in like
87.
Probably, there you go, 87.
Yep.
That's the one you want to watch.
Yeah, more likely. I mean, I don't know if I'll watch any of them, but more likely I'd probably watch the 2018 one first and then go back to the old
It,
one.
too, is a good movie. It just reverses the roles and changes the plot up a little bit.
Oh, yep. Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell.
But both are good. Both are good.
I may have to give it a shot then. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it's streaming on stuff. Yes. I'll be able to find that easy. I'm talking about the old one. I haven't even clicked on the new one yet to see if it's streaming on anything.
In fact, I only ever watched the new one once. I could stand to watch it again.
Oh, yeah, the new one's on Tubi, so I can definitely find it. Kind of like the casting for the old one better. Just looking at the actors in the new one and the actors in the old one had better actors in it. This one's got Eva Longoria and Anna Faris, and I don't care much for Anna Faris, so yeah. And I don't recognize any of the male characters in this, so yeah. I don't know. I've never seen that movie, so something to watch.
It blasts from the past.
I also
It's more of a springy movie, maybe?
Oh, it's not a Christmas movie?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not got anything to do with Christmas.
Okay. It'll be put on the back burner because, like I said, I've just been burning through.
Hit that one
Christmas
in January
stuff.
when the weather sucks really bad because it takes place mostly on the ocean.
I can't believe you ain't watched Scrooge yet.
I mean, I've watched it before, but I haven't watched it in this Christmas cycle.
Oh, that'd be the first one that popped up.
And I've watched so many movies now. It's just. Let's see. I rewatched Good Will Hunting. That's not a Christmas one. That's one of the just. And I don't even know if you'd call it a rom-com. I don't know what it is. It's a very good movie.
It's a drama. It's more of a drama.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's not a rom-com. So it's a drama. I watched just a regular, and this has nothing to do with Christmas. A rom-com called Before We Go. It was actually Chris Evans' directorial debut. So he directed the movie.
Everybody directs, don't they?
That's exactly what I told you the other morning when you mentioned something. So it did. I was just throwing that in there, but that movie was all right. It wasn't amazing. And then yesterday I watched 2 rom-coms on Netflix. One of them is called Hot Frosty.
You told me about that one.
It's actually pretty good. And then the other one's called Love at First Sight, and it's all right. It's not amazing, but the Hot Frosty is actually pretty good. It's got, for me, the right balance of comedy and romance, where some of the other ones lean a little bit too much on the romance for me. But Hot Frosty done a good job of a little more comedy than romance, but also some Christmas stuff in there and some life lessons in there. And
Does nobody watch the classics anymore?
like what?
Scrooge.
I mean,
I just mentioned
Jackie
that.
just mentioned it.
Not
Scrooge.
Bill Murray.
Oh. See,
Like the old school Scrooge.
See, I would watch that with Patrick Stewart in it.
That's a decent one.
The old Rudolph, Snowman. I'd watch all those.
Oh, and I've been watching a lot of the animated. Yeah.
Those are just the classics for me.
Oh, yeah, that's you just named off another movie. Well, you didn't name it off, but you was getting in that range.
Right now, this time of year, that plays on my TV at home almost continuously.
Yeah.
The Santa Claus.
What I was getting at is another thing on my list to watch right before Christmas is the Grinch. And Peacock has the original Grinch.
The cartoon one?
Yes, the original cartoon.
Yes.
Peacock has it. I've got it saved.
Basil Rathbone, I believe, is the one that sings. Yeah, that sings the song from the original.
Oh, yeah, I have no clue. I just know it's the best movie. It's the best Grinch movie.
Man, Jim Carrey's is really good too.
Yeah, I
It
like
is.
it.
And the new animated one is good.
The Benedict Cumberbatch one?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one I got put up right now.
they're all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are. I just like the original the best.
Oh yeah.
And it's probably because I grew up watching the original. Yep, there it is. From 1966.
Well, you've probably watched it at least once a year, every year, my entire life. What year did it come out?
1966.
Definitely, my entire life I've watched that at least every season.
Rudolph, the one that has the elf that wants to be a dentist.
Yeah,
Then
Hermie.
you have the guy looking for gold.
Yeah, Yukon Cornelius, dude.
Runs into.
I know all. Come on,
Who does he run into all the time?
the Bumble,
And where's that off of?
the Bumble. It was off of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Okay, now was it on now that we listened to?
Oh
90
yeah,
degrees south.
that's right. They call them Bumbles.
Yeah,
Yep, sure enough.
because they first I was like, Bumbles. I have heard that before. It took me about 2 hours of thinking.
Trying to think of what is a Bumble.
Yeah. I know what they was talking about, just where I heard it before.
Oh yeah. Hey man, here's a little fun fact I saw just on a YouTube video recently. The old Rankin and Bass is the company that put out all those stop motion the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, Christmas Without a Santa Claus, all those. There's not a whole lot of the puppets left.
No.
Very, very few have survived because they wasn't made very well, and they just didn't hold up. Rudolph and Santa Claus from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer just recently sold for like $350,000. Just those two.
I could see that though.
Yeah,
'Cause,
oh,
I mean,
definitely.
that's
They were found. This guy, his family, his aunt, mother, grandmother, whatever, had worked for the studios, and they were just given to her, or maybe she stole them. He said they were given to him. She may have stole them. Who knows?
he ain't just gonna come out and say she stole
Yeah.
them.
He said, no, the whole time he was a kid, they used them as Christmas decorations, and then they got put up in the attic, and a lot of them didn't make it in the attic, and there's like very, very few of them left anymore.
Damn, I love doing something like
Oh
that.
my God!
Because to me, that's part of my childhood.
Exactly.
Because right around Christmas time, that's when you're sitting in front of the TV waiting for them to come on.
And like I said, probably every year of my life, I have watched those.
Yep. I remember watching one. It's a Santa Claus movie. It wasn't Santa Claus, but they was flying over top of the North Pole, and they had picked them up on radar. They was underneath the ice. It kind of sounds something like Red One Now, but it wasn't. It was in the 80s.
No, dude, I'm lost.
There was so many good ones that come out back then. It just didn't make it through the time. I'm going to try to go back and see if I can find it again. Came out around the same time those pizza rolls come out. Only reason I know that was because my mom had went out and bought some because that was a treat for us. It was something that was new. It was out. A little on the expensive side, but that's when it was an actual bite. I mean, it was a good size. Kind of burnt the roof of my mouth.
No, yeah, well, you
point,
might
because it was like lava.
Ready, man. They can be like lava.
Yeah, that's classic pizza
Well,
bites.
There wasn't microwaves at that time. You just stuck them in the oven.
Well, I mean, they normally cook better in the oven.
Oh,
So
They do.
microwaves where you end up with you pick one up and you're like, oh yeah, that's perfect. You eat it and you pick another one up and you go to eat it and you don't realize that it's molten lava.
And yeah, then there's no skin on the roof of your mouth.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of it soggy, the inside of it would melt your damn intestines, and air fryer works pretty good too.
I've been tempted to buy an air fryer just to cook pizza bites and chicken nuggets.
Dude, I cook everything in an air fryer.
Oh yeah.
Well, see, there's certain things that my grandma cooks in air fryer and they have no flavor. I'm like, nope. There's French fries, they got to be deep fried. I don't want them in air fryer. Deep fry only.
That good grease in there. I feel you. I hear you.
Hey, I use peanut oil, so I'm trying to copy Chick-fil-A.
Peanut oil, olive oil. There you go.
Yeah, you want peanut oil because it's got a higher
seed oil crap will kill you.
It's got a higher smoke point to it too. It won't burst into flames as quick either.
How many
How many
homes are we going to lose this holiday season?
to deep fried turkeys?
Exactly. It's every year.
Because somebody just buys a turkey and just drops it straight in there. Not
And then-
knowing you got to ease it down in there.
And then there's screaming, and then there's flames, and then there's sirens.
Yeah, that's if they're not covered in the popping grease and everything. Sure hurts.
You ever had deep fried turkey?
No.
No.
It's so good. Let me tell
No,
you this
just
story.
because of the whole people burning their houses down. It's
Well,
like, I don't think I want to try that.
we did this actually at J2. You know, the company would give us out turkeys every year. And a couple of turkeys didn't get claimed, but they'd already thawed out. We had a refrigerator there, so they wasn't bad, but they was already thawed out. So one of the guys, actually he was one of the electricians, brought his deep fryer and the oil and everything and cooked the 2 turkeys that were left right there on the job site.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
There you
And
go.
we ate them. Man, they were good. Done in peanut oil.
Oh yeah.
I eat good when I'm sitting out on one of the job sites. I bring my little camp stove with me, and I'm frying eggs and bacon and hash browns and toasting my buns, making sandwiches and stuff. And in that evening, before I go home, fry me a steak. Make macaroni and cheese and stuff like that. Have me a little salad off to the side. I'm good to go.
You're killing me, man.
I'm
I was
fat
gonna
kid.
say,
I'm a fat kid when I'm out eating.
and now due to these last statements, we have to end the podcast now.
So we all got to go eat now.
Yep.
I had a nice porterhouse before I come to work.
I didn't. I had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I got
I
some.
could have handled the peanut butter and jelly.
I mean, I ate them because that's what I wanted. I was like, I'm in the mood for peanut butter and jelly.
I've got some spaghetti from Casablanca.
I had spaghetti from Gino's yesterday.
I got some
I
spaghetti.
had to wait forever on it.
Spaghettios.
Oh my god.
Spaghettios from Campbell's or whatever.
Yeah.
Shift 4OD.
Chef Boyardee. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
The Campbell ones ain't that good.
I got some Campbell chili at the house I'm going to
Yeah,
try.
you might say the Campbell's no good, man. When you start comparing soups, Campbell's is the only soup to go with.
Oh, now if I'm eating soup,
Progresso's good too.
pretty
I was
good.
going to say, Progresso is the best chicken noodle soup there is. I don't like Campbell's chicken noodle soup. I don't like the broth they use.
I was talking about more along the lines of like tomato soup.
Oh, yeah. Tomato soup. I've only ever had Campbell's. I've never used any other brand for tomato soup.
I
ever.
have. Well, except when we was down in Florida.
Well, that wasn't tomato soup.
Yeah, it was supposed to be tomato soup.
It was not. That
was pizza sauce.
Exactly. That was marinara sauce. That was not tomato soup.
No, it was not.
Ooh,
But hey.
the heartburn I would have from that.
Nah.
It was still good with your sandwich dipped down in it.
Oh, yeah. Grilled ham and cheese dipped in, yeah. In fact, I've got some marinara sauce at the house right now because when I got my spaghetti yesterday, I got my sister a breadsticks with cheese. And, yeah,
So what we're saying is we're all going to go eat now.
definitely.
Yeah.
And what I was getting at is I also bought me, because I haven't had it in years and years, I bought me a couple cans of Campbell's chili.
The chili's pretty good.
I haven't had it in years and years.
Bush Beans used to have a chili in a jar. Used to buy it down here at Wayne's all the time. I haven't seen it anywhere.
Yeah,
And it was
I don't
real
know.
good. Because I used to take it to work during wintertime. You know, I'd buy a lot of it and bring it to work with me. Bring that, a big old pack of crackers with me. I was set for the night.
Yeah. Heck, if you go in the little kitchen area back here right now, I got to remember to take it home with me tonight. I've been forgetting every time I leave. Yeah, I got to remember to take I got a bowl in there right now that's it's empty, but it had chicken noodle soup in it. So it's sitting in there with a couple crackers left in it and a spoon. I got to remember to take it home.
I might make me some homemade chicken noodle soup tomorrow. That'd be pretty good. I've got a whole chicken at the house. It's just a little small one. Boil that bad boy up and throw me some veggies in there with some noodles and stuff.
That's what I had. My mom made it.
I'm going to buy me some chicken broth. I'm just going to boil it in water. I'll throw chicken
Well, that's
broth
what she
in there
uses,
with
chicken
it.
broth.
I use that with my, when I make a roast, I use beef broth in it or vegetable broth. Give it a little bit more oomph to it.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple bouillon cubes.
Yeah. It's time to wrap
Time
up.
to go eat now.
You done went too far now. I'm hungry.
We're out then.
This is done.
Later.
Everybody, see ya.